Imagine this. You're not striving, you're not chasing, you're not exhausting yourself, trying to make life bend to your will. You're calm, you're still, you're deeply present, and yet, everything you once ran after begins to move quietly, powerfully, toward you. This isn't magic. It's not delusion. It's something far more real. The power of calm alignment. You don't manifest by force. You manifest by letting go, by returning to yourself, by learning to desire without tension. This is the Stoic law of attraction. The idea that when you stop gripping life so tightly, life starts reaching back toward you. Today, you're going to learn how not with hype, not with empty affirmations, but with deep ancient wisdom that shows you how to embody your future with calm, grounded energy. So take a breath, settle in, and listen. Part 1. The paradox of desire is natural. It moves us, inspires us, awakens us. But here's what the Stoics understood. When desire turns into need, we start to suffer, because now we've told ourselves, I can't be happy unless this happens. I can't be at peace until I have this, and that belief creates resistance. It creates pressure. When you're attached to the outcome, your energy tenses, your focus narrows, and the very thing you want begins to slip further away. But the moment you shift, the moment you say, yes, I desire this, but I am whole either way, everything changes. You move from desperation to alignment, from force to flow, and life begins to open doors without you having to kick them down. Part 2. Reverse the furrow. Ask yourself this. What's the worst that could happen if you don't get what you want? Not to scare yourself, but to free yourself. The Stoics had a practice called premeditation of adversity, imagining the worst-case scenario. They did it not to dwell in darkness, but to become fearless, because the truth is, most of us are blocked, not by lack of effort, but by fear. Fear of failing, fear of disappointment, fear of wasted time and heartbreak. So we obsess, we chase, and all that chasing builds more tension. But when you sit with that fear, walk through it in your mind, and say, I will still be okay, even if it doesn't happen. You let go. You no longer need the dream to feel safe. You no longer rely on the outcome to feel whole. And that relaxed state, that deep sense of safety unlocks something powerful. It says to the universe, I trust the process. I no longer resist. And in that moment, your energy becomes magnetic. Part 3. The nervous system is the gateway. We don't manifest through words alone. We manifest through our state, and your state lives in your body. A tense body signals lack. A relaxed body signals trust. So, if your nervous system is in constant alert mode, worrying, gripping, doubting, you're signaling that you're not ready. But when your body is calm, when your breath is deep, when your energy is grounded, you send a message. It's already mine. I am at peace. That's how we shift, so try this now. Breathe in slowly, hold, and breathe out gently. Do it again, and as you breathe, visualize your desire not with longing, but with quiet familiarity. Feel as if it's already here. Feel what it's like to live in that reality every single day. The textures, the sounds, the stillness, not with hype, but with peace. This is what Stoics mastered. They didn't wish, they became. They trained their bodies to live in alignment with the outcome long before it arrived. Part 4. Stop collecting. Start subtracting. In a world obsessed with more goals, more desires, more hustle, the Stoics chose something different. They chose clarity. Instead of stacking dreams on top of dreams, they asked a powerful question. What can I live without? Because the more we chase, the more we scatter our focus. Desire is powerful, but only when it's directed, not diluted. So here's the practice. Write down everything you think you want. Now ask, which of these truly matter? Which are just noise? Which ones come from my heart, not from fear, ego, or comparison? Keep the few that feel deep and real. Let the rest go, because when your energy is clear, you become easier to reach, and when you want less, you attract more. Part 5. The calm state attracts faster. Think of a lake. When the water is still, it reflects clearly. But when the surface is turbulent, everything becomes distorted. Your energy works the same way. When you're calm, you're clear. And when you're clear, the world reflects back what you already are. Manifestation doesn't respond to stress. It responds to stillness. The Stoic doesn't beg the universe. They don't plead. They embody. They walk through life already rooted in their outcome. Not because they're faking it, but because they've trained their body and mind to accept it as normal. That normalcy is power. That power is attraction. So instead of reaching out, start reaching in and ask, if this were already mine, how would I feel today? Let your posture change. Let your breath deepen. Let your energy soften. That's the moment the world begins to mirror you. Part 6. Surrender is your permission slip. Stoics taught this truth. Don't try to control everything. Instead, align with it. Epictetus said, "Seek not to have events happen as you wish, but wish for them to happen as they do." At first, that sounds passive, but it's not. It's the most powerful form of trust. Surrender doesn't mean giving up on your desire. It means giving up on the pressure. You still take steps. You still act, but you no longer grip the outcome with desperation. You say, I've shown up. I've planted the seed. Now I let go. And in letting go, you make space for something even greater than what your mind imagined. That is Stoic surrender. It is not weak. It is wise. Final shift from wanting to being there is a final transformation. A quiet one. It's the moment you stop wanting and start being. You no longer say, please, let this happen. You say, of course, it's already mine. Your energy no longer reaches out in hunger. It relaxes into certainty every time. You visualize, make it more normal, more natural, more mundane, the kind of mundane that feels inevitable. You stop chasing, you stop hoping, you start living in quiet harmony with your desire. That harmony is the final magnet. That is what attracts, because the universe responds not to noise, but to peace. Closing words, so now, relax. Not because you're giving up, but because you finally trust the way things unfold. Relax into who you are. Relax into what you desire. Relax into the timing, the unfolding, the becoming. You are no longer chasing. You are no longer gripping. You are aligned. You are ready. You are whole. And from that wholeness, everything comes. Asterisk.